Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 59 of our Let's Grow Annual Challenge. We're working through the growing process with respect to relationships, and we're on step 5 today. Step 5 is the I in growing, and it stands for inquiry, implementation, reflection, and lessons learned. This is where we take a look at what we've done, what we've implemented so far, and what's working and what's not working, and we look for the threads of enlightenment, the ahas, the what's working, what's not, so that we can do more of what's working and less of what's not. Or so we can go back and a step to our curious learning and say, okay, well, that didn't work. So what am I going to do now? What else is possible? Our action item today is super simple. It's just to think about each of these things. Inquire, ask yourself, we're inquiring with ourselves and our relationship, what is going well, what's not quite where we want it yet, and what can we do to go back through our loop. We're going to loop through this process over and over again as we're implementing any goal or objective in our life, right? Not just with respect to relationships, but with everything. And kind of like last year's goal process, as we go through it and apply it to different areas and aspects of our life, we find ways to tweak and change and adjust it that help us to implement it better and to make it our own process. So for example, I picked Inquire for the I in growing as we first went through the process last month. But now the more I think about it, there's other words probably that start with I, just like willpower for W and wonder for the last step. And as we go through the year, if you think of a word that's like, oh my God, why didn't we think of this? Please share it in the comments below so that we can learn it. And as we go through the year, we will tweak our process so that by the end of the year, we have the best possible process for each and every one of us, right? I might say wonder for step 4. You might say willpower. I might say inquire for step 5. You might use implementation, whatever it is that works for you. And maybe you don't even like the whole growing thing as your way of remembering the process. I just like those because it really helps to click and jar my memory, and I know where to put it in my brain for storage. So any questions about this? Of course, in guide 2 of the Let's Grow Annual Challenge private Facebook group page, there is a write-up about this topic and some examples of how you might think or things that might trigger your thoughts in each of these different areas, as well as Polly's story of how she used this step to improve her relationship with her mom. All right, any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow for day 60 of our challenge.